All right, so we had Brian, Josh, probably one of them. Brian or Josh, please, to Marshall. Or volunteer. I'd take a volunteer as well. All right, while we're waiting on that, go ahead and get him in order. Mike, Rick, Arlen, and Tom. All right. Go and roll him off.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, off and underway, race 1, Slash. Mike Kraft Jr. leading him around. Rick right there behind him. Arlen in the 3, Tom in the 4. 6-7 for Mike, 6-8 for Rick. 7-1 for Arlen, 7-2 for Tom. Mike give me that white and red going by the line. 5 laps down, 20 left to go. Rick still in that 2 spot. The orange and black number 13 car. He ran 6-8 that time by his best lap. And a 6-7 for Mike Jr. now. Trying to run away with this one. Got a 1.5 second lead on Rick. Rick with 2 seconds on Arlen. And Arlen got 8/10 up on Tom. Those are your closest 2 out there, Arlen and Tom, for that 3 spot. 10 down, 15 to go. Your leader coming down the back straightaway now. Rick now down the back straightaway. That gap 2.5 seconds. And now your 3rd place car coming by the line. That's Arlen. 3.5 back from Rick. And then Tom going to be 2 seconds out from Arlen. Five laps left to go. Mike, Rick, Arlen, and Tommy running in order. Everyone now got a little bit of time in between them. As long as nothing crazy happens, this is how they'll finish. 3 more to go. Race 2, first seed 13.5 sprint. You'll be up next. Be ready to go.
Mike Kraft Jr. done.
All right, Mike taking it. Everyone cross the line. You'll be done.
Rick Crooks done. All drivers are finished. Tom Walker done.
All right, Mike taking it. Rick 2, Arlen 3, Tom 4. You get 2 of them back out to Marshall for race 2. First seed 13.5 sprint.
Shane Schmidt. David Shore. Robert Summers. Lewis Harden. Sean Russell. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers checked in here. Just get one more from the last race,
45
and
seconds
then we'll be
to the
good
start
to
of
go.
the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Let's go ahead and line them up next time by. It'll be Shane on the 1, Sean on the 2, David 3, Robert 4, Lewis 5. All right. Robert, you're in 4, P4. All right. Roll them off. Off and underway. Shane leading him around. Sean in the 2 spot. Those two going to break away a little bit from the rest. 6'3" Shane, 6'4" Sean, 6'8" David, 7'1" Lewis, 6'4" Robert. Five down and 20 left to go. Sean running a 6'3" that time by, fast off of the race. Making sure not to let Shane get too far out of this one. Oh, Shane getting a little loose there, coming on the back straightaway. Gonna be a 7-1 for him. 6-7 for Sean. That gap down to 1.3. David in the 3 spot still. Give me 2 seconds out from Sean. David's got another 2.5 over Lewis and 3 seconds over Robert. Now Shane resetting hot lap of the race. 6-3 that time by. Ten laps left to go in this one. Shane is still your leader, 1.4 up on Sean. Oh, trouble for Sean now. Yeah, that's going to put David back. Oh no, David having a long lap. So Sean still holding on to second. David in 3 now. Lewis 4, Robert 5. Five to go here. Shane 3 seconds up on Sean, 6 seconds up over David. 4.5 to Lewis, 4.5 to Robert. So everyone now got a decent gap in between them. 3 to go. Shane on his last slot. Down on the back he goes. And a 3 and out of 4. Checker flag.
Shane Schmidt done.
Cross the line, you'll be done.
Sean Russell done. David Shore done. Lewis Harden done. All drivers are finished.
All right.
Robert
Shane taking it.
done.
Sean 2, David 3, Lewis 4, Robert 5. Get 2 of them back out to Marshall for race 3. Second heat of 13.5 sprint.
Brian Erb. David Johnson. Michael L. Rick Crooks.
Watch coming onto the back.
Bob Portwood. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I'd say if you're going to make an adjustment, probably do it now. "15 seconds to the start of the race. All right, guys, go ahead and line them up this time by. Brian, Bob, David, Rick, and Michael. All right. Get them in that order and roll them off. Rick and then Michael, yep. Off and our way, race 3, second heat of 13.5 sprint. Got Brian up front. 1.7 up on David. Rick 3, Bob 4, Michael 5. Watch it in 2, watch it in 2. Clear. Low in a 3, low in a 3. That was trouble for your leader now. David Johnson can be taking over that top spot. Rick to the 2, Bob 3, Brian 4, and Michael 5. Brian put in 6.3 that time by. Fast lap of the race so far. Got some work to do, though, to get back up to where he started. Oh, David, a little bit of trouble coming on in the front straight there. Now Rick Crooks up to the lead from the 4th spot. David half second right back right there in the number 2 spot. 1 second out is Bob in the 3. 8/10 to Brian in the 4. Now Brian getting around Bob for that 3 spot. It's so Rook, David, and Brian, your top 3. All coming down the front straight now. Rick, David, and Brian in a 3-way battle coming down the back straightaway. Brian running 6-1 that time by. Fast off the race, so trouble for Rick. Spinning around on the front straight. That is clear. Now David in the 1, Brian in the 2. 5/10 between last time by. Coming across the line. They got 8 laps to go. Oh, Brian trying something on the inside there. Ends up into the pipe. That's going to put, I believe, Bob up to the 2 spot. Yes, it does. So Bob in the number 2 now. Brian right there behind him. Oh, trouble for Bob coming out of 4. That's going to give Brian back to the 2 spot. David, though, going to have a decent lead here. 3.5 seconds on Brian. Just got to hang on to it for less than 5 laps. Oh. Oh, more trouble for Brian now. Rick to the 2. Bob to the 3. Brian to the 4. Rick, Bob, and Brian all close for that number 2 spot. But David going to be crossing the line next time by. Be finishing this one up for him.
David Johnson.
David, you're done with the win. Everybody else,
Portwood done.
you'll be done next time you cross.
OL done.
All trouble for Rick. Brian now up to the 2 at the finish there.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race.
Rick Crooks done.
David will take that one. Brian 2, Rick 3, Bob 4, and Michael 5. 2 of them back out to Marshall for race 4. Our couple midgets. Mike Jr., Mike Sr. in this one.
Mike Kraft Jr. Mike Kraft Sr. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers checked in. Got marshals out there. Be Mike Jr. 1, Mike Sr. 2.
Seconds to the start of the race.
Nah. All right. Roll 'em off. A little bit of trouble off the start there for Mike Jr. Mike Sr. to the lead. 7 flat for Mike Sr., 7-5 for Mike Jr. Both drivers hitting 6.9 that time by. Mike Jr. is going to be a little bit faster, though. Just 2,000th faster. And Mike Sr. had reset fast lap of the race there, 6.8. The lap before that one. Having a little bit of trouble on that lap, though. Going to be an 8.6 to Mike Jr.'s 7.0. Gap now only 7/10. Oh, but Mike Jr. with a bigger mistake. Now the gap back up to 4 seconds. Mike Jr. running his best lap, a 6.91 last time by. Five laps to go. Now Mike Jr. 6.7 that time by. Picking up a few tenths on his time. Now Mike Jr. going to get his lap back. White flag. Mike Sr. on his last lap here. He'll be crossing the line and he'll be done.
Mike Kraft Sr.
Mike Jr. still got to finish his lap up though. He goes across the line.
All drivers are
That's
finished.
a race.
Mike Kraft Jr. done.
Mike Sr. taking it. Mike Jr. in second. All right, getting back out to Marshall for race 5, SC Mod Light.
Tom Walker. Steve Crawford. Lewis Harden. Anthony DiMartino. Fred Thompson. Robert Summers. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, it's going to be
30
Robert on the
seconds to
1,
start of
Steve
the
2,
race.
Lewis 3, Fred 4, Tom 5, Anthony 6. All right, roll 'em
15
off.
seconds to the start of the race.
Off and underway, race 5, SC Mod Light. So got Robert out front, Lewis up to the 2, Steve to the 3, Fred 4, Anthony 5, and Tom 6. Robert's your leader now. Steve 1 second back in the 2 spot. Lewis in the 3, Fred 4, Anthony 5, and Tom 6. Ten laps left to go. Robert and Steve 1 second apart. Last time by. Lewis still in the 3 spot. Fred in the 4. Anthony 5. Tom 6. Everyone else separated out, but Robert and Steve close for that number 1 spot. Robert by the line. Steve by the line. 9 tenths now the gap. Watch on the back straight. Back straight. Clear. 5 laps left to go. Up next will be race 6, street stock. You guys should be ready to go.
Robert Summers done.
All right, Robert taking that one. Everyone else done when you cross.
Steve Crawford done. Fred Thompson done.
That's a
Anthony
race.
Martino
Everybody's done.
done. All drivers.
Robert
are finished.
taking it. Steve 2, Lewis 3, Fred 4, Anthony 5, Tom 6. All right, we'll get 2 of those guys back out to Marshall for race 6, street stock.
David Johnson. Rick Crooks. Arlen Simon. Scott Simon. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jason McLaren on. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Kraft Sr. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Kraft Jr.
All right, go ahead and line them up next time by. It'll be Scott 1, Jason 2, David 3, Mike Jr., Mike Sr., Rick, and Arlen. All right. You go ahead and roll them off. Restart. Scott, Jason, David, Mike Jr., Mike Sr., Rick, and Arlen. All right, roll them off. All right, off and underway. Race 6, street stock. Scott leading him around. Jason in the 2, those top 2 breaking away a little bit. David in that 3 spot. Mike Jr. powering down the inside. Making the pass for that 3 spot. Now trouble for David. Gonna be moving down to the 6 spot, or 5 spot. Scott and Jason, though, 4/10 apart last time by. That is your battle for the lead. Be coming up on David and Mike Sr., it looks like. Jason that time by 6'9", his best lap. Scott, though, running 6'9", too. That's his best lap and best lap of the race. Mike Jr. is still in that number 3 spot, 2 seconds out. Another 2.5 to Rick in the 4 spot. 3 seconds to Mike Sr. in the 5. Half second to David in the 6, and 3.5 to Arlen in the 7. Scott, hot lap of the race last time by, 6.91. Leary, me that white, purple, and gold. Coming up on Rick. Thanks. Jason also getting around those two. Now they got some room to battle here a little bit. 8/10 between them last time by. See if Jason closes this gap. Five laps have to go. Order still Scott, Jason, Mike Jr., Rick, Mike Sr., David, and Arlen. .690 for Scott, getting close to that 6.8 territory. Last lap here, though, for Scott and Jason. Coming out of turn 4, checkered flag.
Scott Simon done.
All right, cross the line, you'll be
Jason
done.
McLaren done. David Johnson done. Rick Crooks done. Mike Kraft Sr.
All right,
done.
that's a race.
Arlen Simon done.
Scott, Jason,
All
Mike
drivers
Jr.,
are
Rick,
finished.
Mike Sr., David, and
Mike Kraft
Arlen.
Jr. done.
Get two of them back out to Marshall for race 7, 13.5 late model.
Brian Erd. Josh Goodlow. Sean Russell. One minute to the start of the race. .45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Kraft Sr. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Alrighty here. Go ahead and line you up
15
next
seconds
time
to the
by.
Start of the race.
All right, let's line them up, line them up. All right. We'll do Sean, Josh, and Mike. Sean, Josh, and Mike. All right, and then Brian will be out there. Roll them off. Off and underway, race 7. 13.5 late model. Whew, trouble for your leader there. That's going to move Mike Sr. to the lead now. Sean 2, Josh 3. Got Mike Sr. still out front. 4.5 seconds up on Sean. Sean 2.5 up on Josh. Brian's also out there. His best lap, 6.2 so far. Mike Sr. though leading out the late model class with a 6.8 fast lap. Sean a 7.1 and Josh a 6.7. Josh now getting around Sean for that number 2 spot. Those two battling it out, coming out on the front straightaway. Oh, trouble between Sean and Mike Sr. Now Josh can be a little closer here for that lead. The gap now only 2.5 seconds between your top two. Five laps to go. White flag.
Brian Erb done.
All right, cross the line, you'll be done.
Josh Goodlow done. Sean Russell done. All drivers are finished. Mike Kraft Sr. done.
All right, Mike Sr., Josh, and Sean. Your finishing order for late model. And Brian winning open sprint. I mean, what can you say? Dominating open sprint today. All right, I'll set up the mains here, get some track prep done, and we'll let you know when we're starting.